Hi there, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. If this is your first time, well, please do not make it your last time here. And for my returning family members, thank you so much for coming back always. I really do appreciate that. All right, so on today's episode, before I get right into that, please, you know what we YouTubers always say now, like, you know, the usuals about about the subscribing, post notification, like, share, comment, you know, all that. So please, I would definitely love to see more of that. All right, thank you so much for doing that. Yeah, I trust you, I believe in you. Okay, so today I would actually be sharing with you some tips on how you can actually watch a horror movie without being scared. Yes, I know there are so many movies you would have loved to watch, if not for the fact that it's a scary movie, and then you are already scared of being scared afterwards, or even while you're watching it, you already have the fear of not being able to sleep afterwards. You already have the fear of having nightmares once you're done watching it. Anyways, if you fall into the WhatsApp group, well, I bring you good news. So today actually marks the end of that, because I'll be sharing with you some tips on how you could actually watch a horror movie without being scared. And I can say this has actually really worked for me, because I, for one, do really love to watch horror movies. Don't ask me why. I don't know. But I think it's actually because of the suspense. Horror movies really always do have suspense. So most of it, probably not all, but a whole lot of them always do have, this suspense in it. So many times you're not really able to predict what could happen next, okay? And even if you do, the way it just comes, like, and you're like, woo. That reaction. So for me, I actually kind of find it exciting most of the time, like literally all the time. What am I saying? Okay, so anyways, we fall into the group of those who do not like to watch horror movies because of the fear that might come with it. This should actually be very, very, very helpful. Yes, it will be very helpful. Okay, so first on the list is to actually watch the movie during the day. Although for me, I actually like to watch it at night, because for reasons being that is when I'm usually a bit less busy. So when I'm done with the day's work and I just want to unwind or just relax or chill, so horror movies sometimes are like a go-to for me, yes, for me. But if you might not be able to watch it during at night, you could always watch it during the day. And if you will not have the time to watch it during the day, so if you have to watch it at night, you could always just leave the lights on while you're watching it. And the next on my list here is for you to actually not be alone. Like, don't watch it all by yourself. Have friends. You could invite friends over, so you all watch it together and all that. So just make sure you're not alone. Have other people around with you, okay? Then next on my list is for you to actually talk. Yes, talk during the movie. Talk while you're watching it, okay? Talk to yourself or to others. Although in this case, you might actually want to minimize it, especially when you're watching the movie with other people. Why? Because not everyone really likes being disturbed or being distracted when watching a movie. So you might just want to reduce the talk. But when you're alone, please talk as much as you want and as loud as you want, okay? Because that way you're able to just distract your mind a bit, so you're not just so into it or something, okay? Then you should also have a preview of the behind the scenes of the movie, because that way you're able to know that, that scary person you're seeing is actually a result of makeup, it's not real. It's just a result of makeup, costume, and all that. So when you eventually get to see that person or that scene being acted, that, oh yeah, this part is where they were doing this thing, doing that, putting all those stuff together, and wow, this is how it came out. Okay, so just have a preview of the behind the scenes of the movie. Trust me, it will really, really help a lot. Then laugh. Yeah, laugh during some scary scenes, scary parts. Just laugh, because it's just try to create the comedy out of it, even when there might be no comedy or fun. Just create the fun and the comedy out of it. Okay, then the next on my list here is to actually remind yourself that it is not real. I think this should actually even come first on the list. So before you actually turn it on, or before the movie starts, remind yourself that, hey, this is just a movie I'm about to see. It's not real. It's not real. It's not real. It is fake. It is just a movie. So remind yourself. So just let that be at the front of your mind all through the movie, that it is just a movie and it is not real. Okay, then another thing I have here is to actually distract your mind. This is when you're done watching the movie, distract your mind with a book or a music, just something relaxing and nice, or I could just watch another movie, okay? But in this case, a romance movie, or a comedy, rom-com, action, sci-fi, adventurous, just any other genre of movie apart from horror, okay? So just do that to distract. Next on the list is for you to actually leave the light on when you're about to sleep. Do not turn off the light. Why? Because that could actually make you feel a bit safe. So if not a bit, it actually make you feel really safe. So because everywhere is really bright, and there is really no room for funny thoughts or imaginations to start roaming through your mind or through your head. So leave the lights on when you're about to sleep. And the next thing is to actually listen to a soothing music. If you still find it difficult to sleep, just a song that could actually relax your mind and invite sleep, like just tell sleep to come, like come, okay? So just listen to a soothing music if you find it difficult to sleep. And again and again, remind yourself that what you saw was actually fake. Like, it's not real. It was just a movie. All right, I remember I said that should actually be the first on the list. So before you even start watching the movie, remind yourself that it's just a movie. While you're watching the movie, remind yourself that it's just a movie. And when you're done watching the movie, remind yourself again that it was just a movie. All right, then you could also have friends sleep over at the house, so you're not alone. That is, if you probably live alone, you can have friends come sleep over. So when you all are done watching the movie together, you could just hang out, just talk, just do something else to distract your mind, okay? And you could have them sleep over, so you're not alone in the house. So I really do hope you get to try this, and I'd love to know if it actually worked for you. And if you have ever tried any of these tips, or if you have any other tip that has worked for you, or any other method that has worked for you, please do well to share it in the comment section. You can just share what has helped you overcome fear, overcome having nightmares when you watch a horror movie. Someone would definitely need it. So please do also share it in the comment section, because I would also love to see that. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, for me, I've actually tried a couple of this, and it has actually worked. And I believe that when you try it, it will definitely work for you. Okay, so I'll just run through the list again. So the first here I said watch it during the day, but if you cannot watch it during the day, which is at night, just make sure the lights are turned on while you're watching it, so you're not in the dark. Secondly, do not watch it all by yourself. Do not watch it alone. Have other people around with you, and talk to yourself or others while watching the movie. But like I said, if you're watching it with other people, just try to minimize how often you talk, because some people do not like getting distracted or disturbed while watching it. The next, I said you should laugh. Yes, laugh during scary scenes. Also, I said you should have a preview of the behind the scenes of the movie before you actually get to see it. Then remind yourself again and again that the movie is just a movie. It's not real. Okay, the next here is for you to actually distract your mind by either listening to music, having a workout or something, that is walk, like just take a walk or watch another movie, best in the genre of either comedy, romance, rom-com, adventures, any other kind of movie apart from another horror movie. The next, I said you should actually leave the light on when you're about to sleep. Do not turn off the light. Then listen to a soothing, relaxing music. If you still find it a bit difficult to fall asleep, then remind yourself again that what you saw was just a movie and it wasn't real. Also, you could have friends sleep over at the house with you so you are not alone or all by yourself. All right, I really do hope you found this helpful. If you did, please do also give this a thumbs up. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you. All right, so do not ever forget that I love you, but God loves you best.
Damn.